The tech sector has already lost more than 45,000 jobs, and it's likely to pass 50,000 before the first quarter of 2026 even ends. But here's the simple way to understand it. The work didn't disappear. The people did. Because now, software can do a big part of that work, faster and cheaper. So let me ask you something right away. If a company can replace part of your child's job with a system that works 24 hours a day, never asks for a raise, and costs less over time, what do you think they will choose? Think of it like a supermarket switching to self-checkout. The store still runs, customers still come, but fewer cashiers are needed. And the same thing is now happening to office jobs, not just factory work. That's why this feels different from something like the 2008 financial crisis. Back then, demand collapsed. But today, demand is still there. It's just being handled by AI systems instead of people. Now here's where the pressure becomes real. Imagine a young worker earning about $80,000 a year, paying rent, loans, daily expenses. Then suddenly, they lose that job. But those costs, they stay exactly the same. So within a few months, savings are gone, and there's no easy replacement job, because the same tools that replaced them are spreading across the entire industry. So the impact isn't just job loss, it's time shrinking, options shrinking, and stress rising, all at the same time. And this isn't one company making a mistake, it's happening across the biggest players. Companies like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta. They control the cloud systems and computing power that AI runs on. Think of it as the economic chokehold. They own the infrastructure everyone else depends on. So when they push AI deeper into business operations, thousands of smaller companies follow, and millions of workers feel it. Let's connect the dots clearly. These companies are investing roughly $650 to $700 billion into AI infrastructure in 2026 alone. At the same time, they are cutting payroll costs at a similar scale. The math is simple. Spend once on machines, save continuously on salaries. That's why stock prices often go up when layoffs are announced, because investors see higher future profits. Now pause for a second. If the system rewards companies for replacing workers, is this likely to slow down on its own or speed up? This is why entry-level and routine jobs are being hit first. Those are the easiest to automate. And data already shows hiring in those areas dropping by 20 to 30% in some sectors. So the result isn't just fewer jobs today, it's fewer starting points for the next generation. That's why many parents and grandparents are starting to worry, not about themselves, but about where their children will even begin. And this isn't about blaming companies as villains. From their perspective, they're doing what the system rewards: cut costs, increase efficiency, stay competitive. The real issue is deeper. The incentives are aligned in a way that pushes automation forward, whether society is ready or not. And here's the long-term picture if this continues. Fewer stable entry-level jobs, more competition for the roles that remain, growing income gaps, and more economic power concentrated in the hands of companies that control AI infrastructure. The benefits of AI growth won't spread evenly across the world. They'll stay concentrated at the top. So the real question isn't, are jobs being lost? We already know they are. The real question is this: if the system is shifting value toward those who control AI and away from routine work, what kind of skills or roles will still matter 5 or 10 years from now? Are we preparing the next generation for that shift? Or are we assuming the old path will still work? Because in the end, this isn't just a story about technology replacing jobs. It's about who holds control, who captures the value, and who absorbs the cost. Once you see that clearly, the next step becomes much more practical. How do we position ourselves and the people we care about on the side of the system that is growing, not shrinking?